Having good communication skill is important. They can help you with your presentations in your class or office, during job interviews, when handling different arguments, and in variety of other situations. Fortunately, there are some tricks you can use to improve your communication, so you can come across as more confident and friendly. The tricks that I'm going to share in this video would circle around understanding the basics of communication skills, engaging your audience, and using your words. So let's start with understanding the basics of communication skills. Trick number 1 is to know what communication really is. Communication is a process of transferring signals or messages between a sender and a receiver through various methods. It can be written words, non-verbal cues, or spoken words. It is also the mechanism we use to establish and modify relationships. The trick number 2 is to have courage to say what you think. Be confident in knowing that you can make worthwhile contributions to conversations. Take time each day to be aware of your opinion and feelings so you can adequately convey them to others. Individuals who are hesitant to speak because they do not feel their input would be worthwhile need not fear. What is important or worthwhile to one person may not be to another, and maybe more so to someone else. Number 3 is to practice. Developing advanced communication skills begins with the simple interactions. Communication skills can be practiced every day in settings that range from the social to professional. New skills take time to refine, but each time you use communication skills, you open yourself to opportunities and future partnerships. Next is to engage your audience. Tip number 1 is to make eye contact. Whether you are speaking or listening, looking into the eyes of the person with whom you are conversing can make the interaction more successful. Eye contact conveys interest and encourages your partner to be interested in you in return. One technique to help with this is consciously look into one of the listener's eyes and then move to the other eye. Going back and forth between the two makes your eyes appear to sparkle. Another trick is to imagine a letter T on the listener's face, with the crossbar between an imaginary line across each brows and the vertical line coming down the center of the nose. Keep your eyes scanning the T zone. The next step is to use your gestures. These include gestures with your hand and face. Make your whole body talk. Use smaller gestures for individual and small groups. The gestures should get larger as the group that one is addressing increases in size. Tip number 3 is don't send mixed messages. Make your words, gestures, facial expressions, and your tone match. Disciplining someone while smiling sends a mixed message and is therefore ineffective. If you have to deliver a negative message, make your words, facial expressions, and tone match the message. Tip number 4 is to be aware of what your body is saying. Body language can say so much more than a mouthful of words. An open stance with arms relaxed at your side tells anyone around you that you are approachable and open to hearing what they have to say. Arms crossed and shoulders hunched, on the other hand, suggest disinterest in conversation or unwillingness to communicate. Often, communication can be stopped before it starts by body language that tells people you don't want to talk. Appropriate posture and an approachable stance can make even difficult conversations flow more smoothly. Tip number 5 is to manifest constructive attitude and beliefs. The attitude you bring to communication will have a huge impact on the way you compose yourself and interact with others. Choose to be honest, patient, optimistic, sincere, respectful, and accepting of others. Be sensitive to other people's feelings and believe in others' competence. Tip number 6 is to develop effective listening skills. Not only should one be able to speak effectively, one must listen to the other person's words and engage in communication on what the other person is speaking about. Avoid the impulse to listen only for the end of their sentence so that you blurt out the ideas or memories your mind while the other person is speaking. The last trick is using your words. Tip number 1 is to enunciate your words. Speak clearly and don't mumble. If people are always asking you to repeat yourself, try to do a better job of articulating yourself in a better manner. Tip number 2 is to pronounce your words correctly. People will judge your competency through your vocabulary. If you aren't sure of how to say a word, don't use it. Improve your vocabulary by reading new words in daily routine. Look in the dictionary to help you learn how to pronounce a new word. Tip number 3 is to use the right words. If you're not sure of the meaning of a word, don't use it. Grab a dictionary and start a daily habit of learning one new word per day. Use it sometimes in your conversations during the day. Tip number 4 would be to slow your speech down. People will perceive you as a nervous and unsure of yourself if you talk fast. However, be careful not to slow down to the point where people begin to finish your sentences just to help you finish. Tip number 5 is to develop your voice. A high voice is not perceived to be one of authority. In fact, a high and soft voice can make you sound like prey to an aggressive coworker or make others not to take you seriously. Begin doing exercises to lower the pitch of your voice. Try singing, but do it an octave lower on all your favorite songs. Practice this, and after a period of time, your voice will begin to lower. The next step is to animate your voice. Avoid a monotone and use dynamics. Your pitch should raise and lower periodically. Radio DJs are usually a very good example of this. Tip number 7 is to use appropriate volume. Use a volume that is appropriate for the setting. Speak more softly when you are alone and close. Speak louder when you are speaking to a larger group or across larger spaces. So these are a few tricks and tips that you need to follow to improve your communication skills. I will be coming up with more videos on communication very soon. Till then, don't forget to like this video and share it with people who would benefit from it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.